The Nigeria Labour Congress is to commence national protests next Wednesday against plans by the House of Representatives to remove minimum wage from the exclusive to the concurrent list. Labour says it will also picket petrol stations hoarding the commodity. Joke Adisa reports.
A cold war is brewing between organized labor and the National Assembly over moves to decentralize workers' salaries. This comes 40 years after the national minimum wage became law in Nigeria. Last week, Garba Dati from Kaduna State sponsored a bill aiming to empower states to determine what they pay to their workers.
Under the Independence and 1963 Constitution, prescription of minimum wage was a concurrent matter to be legislated by both federal parliament and the regional parliament. A decentralized minimum wage is justifiable on the basis of several socio-economic variables.
Rising from an emergency meeting, Labour says the move is an attempt to undermine Nigeria's working class.
The current effort to bastardize the minimum wage through decentralization its determination is clearly an attempt to further dehumanize and enslave Nigerian workers through the downgrading of their wage status from living to minimum and now to slave wages.
The Congress believes a nationwide protest has become inevitable to draw home its dissatisfaction at the lawmakers' move.
The NEC decided that there would be a national protest action commencing from 10th of March 2021 in the Federal Capital Territory and especially to the National Assembly. To protest is to make a strong statement that Nigerian workers will not lie low and watch hard-fought rights, which are of global standard, bastardized by unpatriotic and narrow-thinking politicians.
Other national issues, including a plot to establish state judicial councils and the ordinary scarcity of petrol products, also caught its attention.
On the current hoarding of petroleum and attendant scarcity, the NEC called on relevant regulatory agencies of government to rise up to the protection of the interests of the majority of Nigerians from the exploitative hands of market forces who are bent on making maximal profit from the suffering of fellow Nigerians.
The NLC also warned that should the current artificial scarcity persist, its leadership structures would picket petrol stations found to be inflicting pains on Nigerians. Joke Adisa, TVC News, Abuja.